thank you everyone for the gifts. Cole Sim one also with Zach
Thanks for the gift.
saying all this bullying I be is going too far. Really? Okay.
Thanks for the gift.
Hello Trinity. Hello.
Right, because you're perfectly innocent in this fucking situation.
Thanks for the gift.
What's happened with Zach? Kissing
With,
out.
well, do you want the long list or the short list?
Kissing Elphaba's ass. That's what happened with Zach.
Yeah.
Guilt drags you down. Let it go. Yeah, it does. It does. It's not bullying. It's call Elphaba out for the fucking disgusting things that Elphaba O'Brien Doherty does.
It's not bullying.
The lying, the manipulation, the predatory actions.
It's not bullying. It's character building.
Yeah. We love a background raccoon. Well spotted, yeah. We love a background raccoon. We really do. So where am I going besides around the fucking twist? I mean, I went around the twist years ago. Zach is still baiting that he might switch, but I don't think he. Honestly, I don't care if he does.
What? Switch off?
Thanks for the gift.
I'm sure that would be nice.
Morning, Haley. Yeah, but what character the lads in a play in their own head? We know it's all from show with Jack because we all know that he's going to turn on him. Yeah. What a night. Yeah, it's been like the past 2 nights have been absolutely wild. I'm going to be honest, a lot of it I missed. Like JJ apparently confronted Zach. I missed all of that. And Elphaba has fallen out with him. Well, that's what happens when you play with Mr. Raccoon is on a roll this morning. I'm in stitches. Well,
I do my best.
Yeah, he does his best. This is what I have to fucking put up with.
What you can't see is the Overlord's got me on a leash. He just yanks it every time I go too far.
Fucking rude. No, I do not. Don't fucking tell people. Fucking, I swear to God. Yeah, so we all knew was fishy. Yeah, Haley, yeah, exactly, yeah. Personally, I think he will be back under Zach's spin. I think this is just another step. Maybe, yeah. Thank you for the heart me, Susan. Thank you for the heart me, Haley. Do you see what I have to fucking put up with? Oh, hey, Misty. Hello. Welcome in. You wouldn't be without me. This is very, very true, so this is very, very true. I love you. Thank you, Kaz. Did you just slap? No! Don't fucking put that out there, Karen. I did not slap in.
How did I do?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
Lisa, can I have some more?
No, you fucking cannot starve, asshole.
Tell me more, Daddy.
Oh, fuck me.
Mr. Overlord, please.
Well, this fucking turned fucking weird quickly. Anyway. Yo. I have no words. Justice for Mr. Raccoon. JJ. No. All I ask. Hang on. All I ask is for you slapped. And yeah, I know, Karen. I know. You just IMC. Just listen. I can't be held responsible. What have I been tagged in? A lot of shit.
Someone just clipped that.
Yeah, y'all are just clipping me. Y'all are just clipping shit. Y'all are just clipping shit from my lives now. Alright, so, hang on. Y'all, what the fuck? Right, so, this is, Zach joins Miss Faye's box, and Zach is taking piss out of E. E knows full well what E is doing. We all know Zach is taking the piss out of E. Truth coming out. Zach knew what he was doing, yeah. So I've been tagging this. And this was on, obviously, Miss Faye's. So, Well, this is Ash FYP that put this. This might be a bit loud.
That's like out of order, Zach.
What do you mean?
That's really out of order.
What do you mean?
Like that's really out of order. What you've just done. You're actually mocking her. That's really bad.
I mean, it's not hard to mock Elphaba, to be fair.
Really stuff that she's gone through.
Yeah.
What has she gone through? The lying, the shit that Elphaba's put everybody else through, the lying about SA. I mean,
You are transphobic.
This is so nasty. I can't believe that.
No.
I'm heartbroken. She's trusted you, put you in her box and everything. You're meant to be taking her for her FFS and everything.
I've texted her.
This is terrible.
I told her to let me in a box. You are a nasty bastard.
No,
Oh.
this is really bad, Sam.
hey Willow. So,
I'm not having it.
Me either. It's really not nice.
No.
I'm
okay.
really sorry for her.
And you, as a trans man, should know better. Sorry,
Really, Zach? Really?
trans woman. Know better.
This is all just a joke to Zach, isn't it? No, we just started, Willow. Lying, S-baiting, anal abuse, fraud, etc. The list is endless. The list really is endless. Oh yeah, Zach's rage baiting, but this is all just a joke to Zach, really. Morning, Danny. Zach really thought Ian and Maria are idiots and wouldn't clock on. This literally, they're going, this thing, yeah. It was a joke for both Zach and Faye. I mean, like this, the fact that Miss Faye is going, oh, this is really bad. They're making Elphaba the victim, and Elphaba is not the victim. Morning, Lazy Daisy. Elphaba is not the victim. By the way, thank you for the roses, Kaz. Elphaba is not the victim.
I mean,
I hate the fact that, like, Talia, Miss Faye, Zach, all these people are making Elphaba the victim.
Thanks for the gift.
I mean, I
Come on, Kat.
don't think Faye could put any less effort into turning around to Zach and going, "Oh, that was terrible.
I mean, yeah, she
You
doesn't.
really shouldn't
Thanks
have
for the
done
gift.
that.
I don't think she cares
She
really.
trusted you."
I mean,
I'm just like,
I don't
oh
think.
my
I
fucking God.
don't think Miss Faye cares. Oh, thank you, but you can hear me now. Yeah, I don't think she really cares.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the help me in the Go Populist Cat. I don't think she really cares much.
Thanks for the gift.
But what, Kirsty? Oh my God, Jesus Christ! CLA has took memorial flowers. Took flowers from a memorial bench. I mean,
Are you honestly surprised?
I'm not shocked by that, to be fair. No, Karen, no. I don't think Miss Faye actually cares. Actually gives a shit. Oh, yeah, turn the volume up, yeah. I don't think Miss Faye actually cares. It's just, like, I don't even think Zach cares. But what's interesting is, I think they're making Elphaba the victim. And it's like, Elphaba, I mean,
Elphaba's a victim all her fucking life.
yeah, pretty much. So I was tagged in that, and I've been tagged in why do I feel like why does this log me out? What the fuck? Why is this logging me out? What the fuck? Yes, it's me. Why did you log me out? Stop! And then... Oh, right, yeah, I was tagged in this. I don't know why that's logged me out. Thank you for sharing. Zach has nothing. No, I don't think Zach's got anything. I really believe he has secrets of ease. He's gonna be outing it. He has more connections than he. Danny, no, I don't think he's got fuck all. So, I was typing this by Beatrix, and so, are you ready for this? So this is obviously to do with the Jordan situation. You tell it, what the fuck, I know, Karen. So, this is obviously to do with the Jordan messages again. I'm going to have to find the other videos to do with last night, because last night there was a lot. Thank you for the Heart Me Out Diamond, by the way. There was a lot, so I'm going to have to go and, like, search out of the videos and stuff like that. But these are the two videos that I was tagged in. But this is to do with the Jordan video. Oh, the Jordan messages that were released. Morning, Cinnamon Girl. Thank you for the Help Me, Cinnamon Girl. And morning, Faye. Morning, Faye. Do you like being called Faby or Faye? I always call you Faby, or sometimes call you Faye, Faby. Thank you for the Help Me, by the way, and thank you for the Help Me, SDW. Like, either, yeah, I'm like, I always like, because we have another Faye, and like, I always like, anyway, so, yeah, this is to do with the Jordan messages, and the way Elphaba and others co-sign this behavior drives me nuts. Drives me nuts.
No, he's not been arrested, but he needs to be reported. I'm sick of it.
Maybe we're sick of it.
We're sick of you, but you still keep coming back like a fucking rash.
Put it this way, even if Zach has nothing, he's managed to make E scared of saying something. I mean, well, Janet, I don't think so, because Alphaba's still continuing to do what they do. Thank you for the Heart Me Alex. But yeah, it's given, I think Zach and others have given Elphaba more of a big head. All he's done is made E a victim and given him a bigger platform. For the gift. Yeah. Thank you for the GG's, Kaz. But yeah, so this, again, yeah.
100% sick of it now.
Maybe we're sick of it. You are gonna, and like I said in the video, because Talia came up and was going on about legal stuff, you are gonna be called a predator till the end of time, just like Colin Ballinger is, and just like James Charles is.
Thanks for the gift.
That is now stuck to you because you talk inappropriately to minors, and the fact that people still excuse this is disgusting. Ah, thank you, Alex. Thank you for the awesomes. I'm just gonna watch and observe what happens next. At the end of the day, they will all need off the app. Yeah, Danny, they will, yeah. Zach and I are two narcs going head to head, each thinking they are smarter than the other. Yeah.
Because they move past this person, and it's just
right. Hang on. Let me fucking. I'm gonna start this from the beginning.
No, he's not been arrested, but he needs to be reported. I'm sick of it.
Thanks for the gift.
100% sick of it now. Because they move past this person, and it's just, I just don't understand. They put all the blame onto me and all this bullshit.
Right. Okay.
Thanks for the gift.
They put all the blame onto... Right, this is Alphaba's words. They put all the blame onto me and moved past this person. Good morning, Joe. I wonder why that is.
Thanks for the gift.
Why do you think that is? The messages are of Elphaba talking sexually to minors. That's what it is. That's the reason why Elphaba gets called out. Right, Alex, that's it. You see the messages of Elphaba doing it. That's the reason why. And again, that's not the only situation. There is audio of Elphaba talking sexually to minors on Roblox. Hey, Kerry. That is not the only thing.
Thanks for the
Right,
gift.
Karen. So if Jordan needs being arrested, Elphaba needs being arrested then. It's just, oh. Elphaba's messages got released. And right, Haley, yeah, he never takes any responsibility. They're avoidant of it, yeah. And this is what's annoying me. No, I don't think Jordan took the messages to the police. Both E and Jordan were the perpetrators in that chat. They hid the evidence, then used same excuses. Yeah, Danny, they did. They did. But here's the thing. Elphaba is still the one having minors in their chat. Still manipulating minors. It's fucking disgusting. It would be
Thanks for the
crazy to go ahead knowing their digital footprints. Yeah, I know. I know, AMC, I know. That's the thing here.
But he's the one, and people move past.
No,
Thanks for
you
the gift.
are the one. This is what's annoying me. You are the one. Oh my god. Wouldn't you think being called a pred would make you... yeah, you would think, Faye. You would think. He thinks Jordan as behaviour cancels them out. No, you're both to blame. Yeah, they're both to blame. But here's... Thank you for the "You're Awesome" smashed potato. But the thing is... I know, Shan. But the thing is here is... Alpha was trying to pass the book to Jordan. The problem is, no, Alphabet, you are to blame. You were the one caught talking sexually to minors. You. Stop trying to pass the book here. You. And you were the one that continues to have minors in your chat. You were the one that is still lying about shit, trying to coerce minors and vulnerable people and trying to play the victim constantly now in present day. So there. That is the reason why you are still being called a predator to this day. What happened with Zach? 1 minute he was I love E, next he's a he. Kiki. So the reason why Alpha was falling out with Zach is because Zach was seeing Misty, and yeah, I believe someone has that. Just look at that chat. They're young, they sound young. Yeah, that's it. And that's the reason why Alpha will still be called a predator. Because Alpha cannot have a conversation and cannot manipulate adults, but Alpha can manipulate
Thanks
young
for the
people.
gift.
And you know it's young people because young people don't know Alpha's digital footprint. And they aren't going to look at Alpha's digital footprint.
Thanks for the gift.
Morning Flower Power, and thank you for the heart Flower Power, and thank you for that hand heart, Alex. Saw them alive together, went to sleep, woke up today, and all fallen out. What the actual fuck? Chloe, so, yeah.
Thanks for the gift.
Because Zach's been everywhere, Alphabet doesn't like it. Thank you for the rest, Simone, and thank you for the Go Populars.
Thanks for the gift.
Alex. This is what shows their avoidance to act like an adult because he still wants to use and make excuses. Yeah, and it's like a predator. Alphabet uses excuses just like an actual,
Thanks for the gift.
real predator would, and that's the reason why Alphaba gets called it. I mean, yeah, Kerry, he is a control freak. Yeah, I know, Kiki, but I think Maria has been in Alphaba's ear, and Maria is saying some things. He been around and the town, but yeah. But seriously, what did Zach think would happen? I mean, yeah. Zach, what he... Thank you for the roses, Simone.
Thanks for the gift.
And thank you for the shepherd, Kerry. Zach, what he's left with Manchester Arena. Yeah, I heard that comment. Maria told her not to be friends with Zach. Yeah, Willow, yeah. Yeah, I know. Maria Simon said that.
So I'll call you pred enablers and pedo enablers.
No one's talking to Jordan. No one's talking to Jordan. However, you are a pred. So everyone else that's coercing, talking to you right now are pred enablers. I called this with Zach, to be fair. He will never have a friend as long as Maria is in their ear. Yeah, Kiki, yeah. I don't even see Jordan. I don't see Jordan on my FYP either. I don't even know what Jordan's doing. I don't see Jordan at all. It's being confirmed Maria goes into awareness lives to see what people are saying about it. I mean, AMC probably.
And this community, because you don't look at them. Put facts in the chat.
We're pred enablers because we don't look at Jordan. No, we look at you because you're a predator. We look at you because you're a predator. She's bitter and she wants E to be like that. I mean, the combo with Faye in their live was telling E was peeping themselves about it. I don't know. I don't know even know who Jordan is or what he looks like. Oh yeah, that's it. The mud angles. I can't say that word. Yeah. He had in the box yesterday sounded so young. Yeah, because that's how Alphaba can manipulate young people.
And I won't be doing any more of this. I'm so tired of it. Because what police would look at, they would look at the entire picture of things.
Oh yeah. Put that into context, Elphaba. The police would look at all things. The fact that you, to this day, still have minors in your chat. Fuck me. Wonder what going to happen with the face surgery now. They're not going to have it. They were never going to have the facial surgery. But doesn't he realise outings Jordan will out them yet again? Yeah, Karen, yeah. They would look at the bigger picture as well. The fact that you talk sexually to minors in that chat and in Roblox and you still have minors in your chat. Thank you for the heart, Linda, and welcome. The advice Miss Faye gave E was the best E's ever had. He's never going to listen. He's never going to listen. Zach saying trust the process in lives. E was bound to see it and be sus. Oh yeah, Boshka, yeah, I know.
Okay. So why is the awareness crew not talking about this person?
Because you're a predator. You were the one talking sexually to minors. You, Elphaba. Stop trying to pass the buck to Jordan. You were the one caught talking sexually to minors. Oh yeah, Judge, yeah, I know. You were the one. Thank you for the heart, Miss Charlotte. You were the one talking sexually to minors. You. Stop trying to pass the buck. This is what predators do to try and get out of taking responsibility. Fuck me. Exactly. He is who there's evidence of. Exactly, Cole. Because they're not on the app. If E leaves the app, the awareness stops. Exactly, baby. Exactly. You want this to stop, Elphaba? Leave. Fucking leave. And
Thanks for
that's
the
what the
gift.
police will tell you.
You're sticking up for him.
I'm not sticking up for Jordan at all. He needs to remember no one is complaining about Jordan to police, so they won't act on them. Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah, the deflection is top tier, Haley. Imagine being a pred and snitching on other preds for doing the exact same as you. Yeah, John, I know. He will never have any friends. He lies too much over things that are serious. Right, Willow?
He was 19 years old.
Oh. Yeah, he was 19 and you were 2 weeks off being 18. But you're about to change your story.
And you're sticking up for him. And you're coming for me, calling me stuff.
Because you're a predator. You're a predator. You
Thanks for the
still
gift.
prey on vulnerable people. Morning, Jade. You're Mr. Raccoon, okay. I'm doing fabulous. And how are you, Mr. Raccoon? He's dying, apparently. It's fine.
Harder, Daddy.
I ignore him most of the time, so...
I know. I just can't get any love in this house.
I know. It's fabulous, isn't it? You can't get any love. It's all good. Thank you. Yeah, it sounded beautiful, didn't it? It's great. Thank you for the roses, Willow, and the heart me. No, because you're still online and he's not. Right, midnight. Exactly.
Thanks
I
for the
had
gift.
no idea. Exactly. What have you done to poor Mr. Raccoon? Nothing, Kerry. He's still living. Don't. I did not slap him.
Well, it hurts, Daddy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't be such
Thanks
a
for the
fucking
gift.
drama queen.
But you're sticking up
Thanks for the gift.
for him. And that is
Who's sticking up for him? No, we're calling you a predator because of what you have done. This is what predators do. They try and shift the blame and try and cast aspersions when they get called out. And this is what disgusting, evil people do. I know, poor Mr. Raccoon. Thank you for the awesomes, Gemma. And thank you for the roses, Linda. Nothing, he's still living took me out. Well, he is. I haven't killed him off yet.
Thanks for the gift.
I wonder why that would be.
Because you give me money, that's why. Anyway, he can't say who because no one is. But their young stupid mods and fans are too gullible. That's it. Yeah, exactly, Karen. Yeah. He's under the stairs, right, Haley? He's under the stairs. If a complaint is made to police about a person, they will act. They weren't on E's hearsay. Right, exactly. Deflection. Exactly. Maria has lowered the bar so low for parenting skills. Right, Willow. I didn't even know who Jordan was until I watched the E deep dive video on YouTube. Right, Lady Loki. Exactly.
what makes me feel sick in my stomach. Okay?
No, that's just the 6 person
Sorry.
that you're fucking repeating on you.
Yeah, no. I think Maria dislikes E so much she wants him with nothing. Oh yeah, JJ, I know.
I just need to get that out.
Get it
Because I
out.
am exhausted. I have been through a lot of hospital visits. I've been through a lot of shit.
Oh, you've been through a lot of hospital visits. Join the club, love. Would
How-
you like a medal?
How do we know? You haven't been putting them on Instagram.
Oh no, you haven't been putting your Instagram today or TikTok. Morning, Shelley. Good morning. If he was that sick about it, he wouldn't keep bringing it up. Right, Wicked, exactly.
You wouldn't be chronically online. I'm sorry. So, enlighten me, Raccoon Overlord.
Mm.
You know when your gallbladder was
accepted.
trying to kill you.
I know.
Did you go live?
No.
Did you have the strength to go live?
No.
Did you have the mental strength to go live?
No.
So then why the fuck would this piece of shit
Mm.
do that?
Because it's all a facade.
Thanks for the gift.
That's why.
You know, you literally had a septic gallbladder
Yep.
and you could
Fun times.
barely
Fun times.
move off the couch to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
So, forgive me if I call bullshit on Snowpiercer over here to say, oh, I've had so many hospital visits. I've been through so much shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know you can visit the hospital for a lot of things, but, you know,
Mm-hmm. Fun times.
when you go to a hospital, it's usually because you need
Yep. Yeah, you do.
treatment. Seems perfectly fine to me.
They're perfectly fine. They're just saying all of this. This is called emotional blackmail and emotional manipulation. That's what this is. Does this guy Jordan know how much E is slandering him? I don't think Jordan wants, albeit he's a wrong one too. I'm sure people will let Jordan know, but I don't think Jordan will want to say anything. Mr. Raccoon, don't forget Josh has you on a lead. I mean, yeah, I do. He's been through nothing that they haven't brought on themselves, right, Miss Thing? But no, like, who's Jordan? Jordan is an old friend of Elphaba's that they used to have a likey group chat together. But Elphaba used to talk sexually to minors on. Thank you for the help me, by the way, Nana Karen. And thank you for the help me, Arsenal. But yeah, that's what this is all about.
I'm so fucking done with this so stupid allegation against me.
It's not an allegation. It's facts, Elphaba. It's all over the app. What you did. It's all over the app. And again, that situation isn't the only time. It's just the only time that you can try, albeit failed.
Thanks for the gift.
Yeah, there's literal proof. Hello, Tutu, by the way, and thank you for that, help me. That's not the only time that you did it. You also did it on Roblox. But
Thanks for
you
the
can't
gift.
pass the buck on the Roblox one. So that's not the one that you can fucking try and be the victim on. Yeah, that's written in the voice does imagine as well. So, try and talk about the Roblox one. Again, you can't, can ya? Yeah, oh. The problem with the Roblox one is there's actual audio with that one. There's audio. The lucky chat wasn't the only one though. He always goes back to the chat and Jordan. Yeah, that's it, Danny. Yeah, I know. The sick one when he says, hello, my children. Yeah, Kerry, yeah. So, not the only fucking time. Don't sit here and try and paint yourself out to be the fucking victim when you are a predator. And you still prey on children. And still prey on the vulnerable. It's disgusting that you are allowed on these apps. You are the one that people, that the warnings are about. I love a good coffee.
And I'm taking it legal, and I'm just...
Go for it. Again, Talia was saying still not an 18 plus. Yeah, still not an 18 plus. So, Talia was given legal advice. How's that going to go? Sue me. Go for it. Go for it. And we'll have all the evidence. We'll have all the evidence, right? And we'll bring up the definition of what a predator is. We'll also bring up the fucking terms and conditions and what it wouldn't be freedom of speech. It's called freedom of expression here, right? Go for it. Sue us. We'll also, again, we'll bring up all the fucking evidence of where you were talking sexually to minors, and we'll bring up the definition of what a predator is in court. We'll go through discovery, where we'll also subpoena your messages. Right? Go for it. Fucking, we'll have our day in fucking court. So we'll get all your messages where you talk to minors behind the scenes. This isn't going to go the way you fucking think it is. Sue us. Sue the awareness community. Fucking, I dare you to. I fucking dare you to take it legal. Because we'll be able to subpoena your fucking messages and see who the fuck you've been talking to, what the fuck you've been saying behind the scenes. Go for it, Elphaba. Go for it. I dare you to. Question, was E being disallowed from clubs due to lack of ID or because they don't want them? Because they don't want them in there. Because Elphaba causes problems in clubs. Yeah, get all devices. See, JJ. Yeah, exactly. This isn't going to go the way Elphaba thinks it is. I would love it. Because again, we'll bring up the definition of what a predator is. Bring up the definition of what a predator is. Morning, the Fallen One. And again, we'll be able to subpoena Elphaba's messages and what Elphaba does behind the scenes. Not only Elphaba's messages, but all the fucking contacts Elphaba has and all that fucking shit. You think that this is going to go the way that Elphaba thinks it is? No way. Simone. Hey, Michaela. Thank you for calling. Thank you for following, Michaela. So how is Elphaba allowed on the app? Because, so the same way James Charles is. Yes, sheer, what is it? Mitigated fuckery. Somebody says that. Well, somebody says that. So basically, because the same way any predator is, like, because things
Because
not
TikTok likes kissing unwashed ass.
yeah, because things aren't regulated, basically, because social media isn't regulated, and because money over morals, basically, that's the reason why we talk about it. Yeah, it's very, very hard to cancel someone, not just on TikTok, anywhere. You got blocked, Chris. Isn't that the law lady? I forgot her name. Pepper. Oh, yes. Emily D. Baker. Unmitigated fuckery. Yes, Emily D. Baker. I knew I heard it somewhere. Jordan sounds like E. Jordan sounds like E is vile, but what bothers me, E says what it's done to them, but never about the poor child. Yeah, Karen, yeah. Yeah. You didn't cause any trouble last night, Violet. And puts the angel emoji, Violet. No trouble. By the way, thank you for the heart me inked, Mum. No trouble. Jay just like lies. Good morning, Violet, by the way. No, it is awful when I get blocked for having an opinion. Oh, I was commenting in BBs and most of my comments were getting fucking filtered, so I wouldn't worry. Why do you think I go live? Because this is how I'm able to fucking have my voice. Violet's like completely innocent. IP ban is needed. Yeah, but even that can be. I miss Violet's live as well. I missed a lot
Thanks
of
for the
shit, to
gift.
be honest. Thank you for the corgi, Sakura, corgi Violet. I was in and
Thanks for the
out.
gift.
Wicked. Thank you for the heart me, Violet. I was in and out. Wicked. I could only stomach. When it comes to Elphaba, I can. This is the reason why, like, for my own mental health, I can only stomach so much. No, the Fallen One, they're not friends anymore. This is the reason why, yes, I do these recap lives, but as you guys notice, these are more my rant sessions to talk about what I see.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the heart, Miss Stardew. These are just more my rant sessions
Thanks for the
to
gift.
talk about what I see. Thank you for the hand heart, Simone. You was asleep and missed live. Fentic, yeah, I know. I was gaming a lot and playing Pokemon ZA, to be honest, and watching a lot of, as I say, Sex and the City stuff. You was up till 2 a.m. watching, yeah. Maria told Elphaba she doesn't want them associating with Zach, and of course, Elphaba does everything Mummy says. Thank you, Becky. Oh, by the way, thank you everyone that commented on my post. I saw Zach arranging the facial feminization stuff last night. What happened? Mommy Dearest came on and said that Zach can't associate. You was up at like 4 a.m. the Fallen One. Well, you know me, I'm a night owl, so you know. Maria's probably been following Zach in every live and box they go in. Probably, yeah. It definitely wasn't because of my live that Alphabet turned on Zach. Violet, again, you've been causing trouble. You've been causing trouble. Yeah, you can ask a question, Chris, of course. I may not know the answer. Could address the tax evasion in court too. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Jade. Like I turned around and said. Oh, is it on? Oh, God. Yeah, lying about being neurodivergent, yeah. Exactly. Like I said, take us to court. We'll see how this goes. You've reported leave for everything, yet all reports come back with no violations. So, yes, that happens a lot. Because they just let them get away with anything. Oh, no, Penton, no, they won't leave for long. They need the attention. Broski, thank you for the Go Populars. Thank you for so much. No. A lot do, yeah. A lot of people report and there's no violations. Have E and Zach fallen out? Yes, Linda, yeah. E will not associate with Zach anymore because Mother Dearest won't allow it.
So sick of it. I'm just, honestly.
There is, Chris, but even that won't work. That TikTok aren't listening. TikTok are not listening. They're not listening.
Really is tiring. So yeah. Okay. So whatever you see online, that's okay. I'm not here to stop you, but I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not dangerous.
You are dangerous. Yeah, I know, T. I know they're live. Of course they're gonna go live. Of course they're gonna go live. May you ask why, Chris? Because TikTok as a platform. Okay, but I'm not good at cantering there, JJ. TikTok is just a platform, unfortunately. The screaming on the tube and aggression showed how dangerous they are. Yeah, the Fallen One it did. I'm not good at cantering. I'm pretty crap. That's the only problem. Isn't Mummy arriving today? I heard them say in the place. Yes, they will be. Yeah, the Maria's coming. Maria's watching Violet's live and reported back to E about Zach. Oh yeah. Someone just put the N word in the chat and mods aren't blocking or deleting. Oh my god, Eden, oh my life. E has no clue how the law works. Amount of reports E has out. Surprised not being given BIP. I mean, E has no idea how the law works at all. Apparently no, Diva's coming up. Apparently according to E, Maria's coming up with Diva and they're going to get them both stayed. Allegedly, according to E. E be talking to Zach in 2 weeks because E needs the gift money. Oh yeah. E is currently teaching people on live how to cleanse their energy. Oh, we're going back to that now. Is he going to claim that they're a witch again? Or they're going back to God? Which one is it this week? I thought he was saying he was a born-again Christian. I know, Authentic. I don't know which one it is. Did you hear Talia saying Maria had bad men around and he acts out because they couldn't protect her? Talia, yeah. Talia is just going to give E any excuse in the book. Any excuse in the book. Any excuse in the book. I will definitely check out what you put. I'm not going to show it, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out, JJ. Definitely check it out. He said that he gives good energy and people are drawn to it. No, he gives predatory energy. Where will Maria stay? Is he not allowed visitors to stay in the box room? That I don't know. Why does Talia do that though? Because I'm going to be honest, can I ask, is Talia a bad egg? Talia is transphobic. Talia's another one. Yeah. Talia's another one. So happy to hear you're doing better. Was worried for a minute. Ruby, no, I'm doing better. I still have issues, but hey, I do.
Hi, I'm issues.
Yeah, well, here's a permanent issue that I've had, had for almost 10 years. But, I don't understand why Talia wanted them to win that money. I don't understand her. Because they need the views, that's why. Did he just forget about that live Talia was in, all the stuff she was saying about trans people? No. They pick and choose. Is a pick and choose Christian who does things as she feels that she can. Yeah, Pentic, that's exactly it. Talia don't like Maria controlling E and then goes to control E. Yeah, because it's all to do with money. He's been paid £1,200 by Scam with Dan. So he'll likely pay for Maria's accommodation. Yeah. Literally baffles me so much. Chloe, yeah. I know. Yeah, I don't think he's been paid 12 grand.
And I'm not harmful to anyone.
Yes, you are.
Okay?
Yes, you are.
And I hope you understand that. But it's okay if you don't believe it. I fucking understand. Okay?
No, it isn't, because you're... Right, when he turns around and says, it's okay if you don't believe me, you still want people to believe you. You're like... Good people don't need to say this. How long do you give it till E talks to Zach again? Oh, probably till the end of the week.
But that's just how I am, you know.
Yeah, no, Karen, yeah.
And I didn't target a child. I sent things to Jordan, and that's what I...
No, you targeted children in the chat. You said things to children in the chat. And again, that's just one situation.
he edited a lot of things, and it was later closed in 2023 when it came out. Very quickly. And I openly talk about it because I'm not afraid to talk about this. Okay? That's how it is.
No. Then why don't you put the screenshots up? Oh, right. You won't put the screenshots up because the screenshots show that you're a predator. That's why. That's why. I don't think he got 12k, no. I think he got the 1,000, though.
And that's how it will be. Thank you very much. So no more talking about it, please.
No, we're going to continue to talk about it. And we're going to continue to say that you're a predator. Because that's exactly what you are.
It's tiring, it's exhausting. It's over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's exhausting. Okay.
Yeah, Paul Breach, yeah. Paul Breach is another one as well. Yep. Oh, and apparently he's coming back as well.
So thank you. You're on the register. No, I'm not. I've never been convicted, never been questioned. So
Yes, you have. Don't lie about that. You have been questioned, you liar.
that's a lie.
Morning, little Ange. Good morning. He gets so annoyed because none of this is going their way. Yeah. Glasgow, go, yeah.
You look beautiful. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Danny, yeah, exactly.
You are so mature, babe. Thank you. And I know I can't win. At the end of the day, I know I can't win. But people call me pedo, it's disgusting, and I will not have that at all. It makes me feel sick, and I am so tired of it. It is.
Then leave the app. You're making this decision. You are making the choices that you are making.
So tiring, and it's horrific,
Simone, you would think,
and it's not true. And I'm reporting people.
there are fucking evidence. Report us. I dare you. Fucking hell. Thank you for sharing, Linda.
Because they're literally trying to ruin my life with it.
You mean calling you out for the lying, manipulative little shit that you are? Listen. If you're gonna act like a prat, I'm allowed to have a fucking opinion. Welcome to social media.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Morning, Ellie. You ruined your own life by being the predator that you are. You might want to look up the definition of a predator.
You know, it really is so exhausting.
How exhausted do you think we are when you are lying about autism, mimicking, faking it all, lying about illnesses, manipulating minors, manipulating autistic people, taking their experiences, taking my experiences? How do you think that is? Faking it all. Faking being trans. How do you think that is? How do you think tiring that is? Words. Fucking get my words out. How tiring do you think it is watching you going out at fucking 1 a.m. in the morning,
Thanks for the gift.
doing the shit that you do, and then the night before that, getting on your fucking high horse, being a racist little shit. Nah, of course, we can't speak on that, no. No. It makes me angry when he laughs about using disabled toilets. It pisses you off to know. Yeah, I know, Simone, I know. Transition was a money-making scam that he can't get out of. Yeah, Glasgow, go. Mrs. P, hello. Have you ever had Alphabet in your box and just had it out? Mrs. P, no. Alphabet has never come in my box. To be honest, no. They never have. Alphabet has blocked me, then unblocked me, then blocked me again. So, no, they never have. They never would. I don't think they've got the bollocks, pun intended, to do it. It would be an interesting watch, Mrs. P. Yeah, it would. No, they only tend. The only time that Alphabet has ever done something vaguely like that is I was cam 2ing ages ago when I decided to cam 2. I can't really cam 2, but they put me on, as in their two phones, and I questioned them about gender GP ages ago, and they dodged the question, and that was it. Did it once. I think it was either last year or the year before. Yeah, I think it was not last year, the year before. And then they blocked me, and that was on their live. Like, as I say, I was cam 2ing, and then that was it. Someone explain transition means change. Forget buzzwords. As in, you want me to explain it, or you want me to, like... by the way, thank you for the heart, Millie. Yeah, transition does mean change, yeah. Oh, to E. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. It does mean change, yeah. It does mean change. But no, a few people have said about Mrs. P about getting in a box with me, but he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it.
You know.
Because he would have to answer a lot of questions that I don't think he is ready for.
So, yeah.
Thanks for following.
Thank you for following, Robin.
But thank you for listening. I hope you understand that. Green hearts in the chat. If you've listened to everything tonight, you've seen everything.
You mean, but right, when he says this, when you've seen everything, I don't think they have. And I think people are just putting green hearts in the chat to just agree. To just agree with you.
With this group chat thing, and you still support me, green hearts.
But I don't think they have. I don't think they've actually seen what Alphabet actually did. I don't think they have. I don't think they've actually seen it.
If you don't, but I say it with chest, I'm honest with you, okay? I'm not dangerous. I wouldn't even harm anyone. I'm terrified of people. You know what I mean?
Right, Kat, yeah, I'm all the predators too, yeah.
It's okay if you don't. I understand that, right?
You've sat re-sleeving cards with better sleeves. Ventic, wow, yeah. Just wants an echo chamber to boost their ego and will only keep those that agree around. Right, Rachel, yeah.
I'm very surprised at the green hearts. That does shock me. See, it's always good to be honest with you, and I always will be, okay? Because, honestly, what have I got to lose? You know what I mean? So thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Of course, then they're not seeing all they've showed them what he wants them to see. Exactly, Andrew, yeah. They've not seen it all. He had super fan chat yesterday, and I think there was only 4 or 5 people. These that popular, yeah. People are putting green hearts to keep the car crash going. Right, yeah. Yeah, I think you're not wrong, yeah. Queen of Obsession, I love the name. He wouldn't know, honest, if it hit them in the face. Yeah.
Thank you. And people seem to forget I was a child.
You were almost 18. This really bugs me. You were not a child. You were almost 18. Have I got... No. You were almost 18. Also, to say E and minors went on massive blocking spree to have evidence removed off TikTok. Yeah, Danny, yeah. 2 weeks off 18. Minions, not minors. Minions, yeah. You was old enough to join the army. The fuck you talking about? I was... Yeah, John, yeah, exactly. This is what really pisses me off about this.
And that's what people don't understand. You know.
What annoys me about this, and I've said it in a previous live, is Elphaba was almost 18, right? And Elphaba wants to use the mental age thing. Elphaba manipulated minors and was talking sexually. And these 10-year-olds had no idea what the fuck Elphaba was talking about. Periods and sex and all this. They had no idea. No idea. And this is what annoys me, because Elphaba doesn't put 18 plus on their chat. Right, Haley, yeah, it's disgusting. And what annoys me is Elphaba still doesn't put 18 plus on and has these conversations, right, and wants to blame the parents and all this shit. Right, parents can't watch their kids all the time, right? And what annoys me, thank you for following, man.
Thanks for following.
So they admit they did it, but excuse it because of their age. It was okay because they were 17. Yeah, Kat. But what annoys me is, what Elphaba doesn't seem to understand is, they're now 22 and don't put 18 plus on, right? And they have these conversations, do all this drinking, talk about sex, talk about drugs, all this crap, right? And literally show drugs, right? And what annoys me is, Elphaba doesn't put 18 plus on. Minors come in, they have minors as mods. Okay. So, and not just minors, they can have vulnerable people, who teenagers, and like, again, as somebody who had a brain injury as a child, right, this is what Elphaba gets the not developmentally thing from, because they got it from me. And I turned around and said that I wasn't developed, like, mentally, like, developmentally kind of thing, mentally delayed kind of thing, right? So I would have been easily manipulated by somebody like Elphaba, and that's what pisses me off when Elphaba says these things. If I was put into that group chat, and even now, if I met somebody like Elphaba and I was just this young 15-year-old, I would be easily manipulated by somebody like Elphaba because I wasn't. And that's what Elphaba doesn't understand, or does understand. In fact, no, I won't give Elphaba that. Oh, I know, Nira, I know. I can't do the whole Cantu thing. It's too taxing on me. And that's what grinds me as well. With the whole I'm autistic. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just using it as a weapon. And that's the reason why autistic individuals who are in Elphaba's chat are manipulated as fuck. They're being manipulated by a predator. Because it doesn't have to be sexual. Elphaba's thinking about it sexually, but that's what a predator is. Someone who preys. That's okay, Wicked. Somebody who's preying on vulnerable, like Haley says, because he preys on the vulnerable. Yes, Haley, yeah. Yeah, I think BB may be Cantuing, yeah, if you want to go and watch somebody who's Cantuing, yeah. Andrew, yeah. I'm somebody that can't Cantu. I'm just somebody that comes on and talks like this. Oh, Zudo is as well. Zudo is. Okay, Zudo is, yeah. I can't do the whole Cantu thing, I'm sorry. We'll add E was sending pics on Grindr at 17 and said in voice notes E knew it was child P. It wasn't. It's not child P though. It's not child P though, because the thing is that you can no, because you can't go. You can't. You're not really supposed to have an account, a Grindr account until you're 18. Is it 18 or 16 to have a Grindr account? 18. Oh, 18. I haven't been on Grindr in for fucking ever. You can't be on it until 18. Well, there you go. 18. Okay. Well, I haven't been on Grindr forever. No, that's what Elphaba was calling. That's what Elphaba was calling it, Char. But there you go. Elphaba was manipulating men. That's 17 then. And Elphaba knew that. And here's the thing. Elphaba knew that at 17. So Elphaba can't turn around and say that then. Because if Elphaba was calling that in voice notes to men on Grindr at 17, oh wait, Elphaba didn't have Elphaba wasn't mentally delayed, because Elphaba knew what that was, see Sam, and was just manipulating men. Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. Wait, no, wait, no. It was because I have static imagery, apparently. Fuck up. Even though my raccoon is moving. Trouble is, we have no clue what E has on their devices. No, Midnight, we don't know. No, we don't. But you know. Oh yeah, catfishing is manipulation. That's the reason my Elphaba on all their dating apps, even now, uses AI. They heavily filter and all that shit. They're putting hormones on their leg. Okay. Well, yeah, you can put it on the thigh, can't you? Are they going to wash it off like they did yesterday? Are they going to wash it off? Which, again, oh. God knows, yeah.
In the court of law, I'm a child, I'm a minor, so...
Again... I just fucking... If we see how bad E is online, what does E do in secret? Right, Midnight, yeah. I wonder what's on their IG, because they really want that back. I know, Crazy Llama, I know.
It's absolutely disgusting what people call me.
Because you're a predator. Again, you're a predator. Well, that's the alleged witchy, because they put it on their chest, and then because it was leaving like a sheen, and then they disappeared, and then all of a sudden the sheen was gone.
John, we're here for you, thank you. You don't have to do it, but I appreciate it, thank you. No, I'm 22 now, but what people say stuff, they said I was a child, I was a minor.
For fuck's sake. Oh, my appeal wasn't approved. Okay, well, fuck off, I don't care. He knows what a victim is when he's the victim, but won't acknowledge it when it's someone else. Exactly. Alpha, these were children. These were 10-year-olds. But no, you don't want to acknowledge that.
I was 17. And I was newly 17.
No, you wasn't. You were almost 18.
Wasn't 2 weeks away from being 18.
Yes, you was. Yes, you was. You were 2 weeks off being 18. Don't lie.
Newly 17. So I was basically just 16.
No, you wasn't. You were 2 weeks off being 18. Again. You were 2 weeks off being 18. Stop lying.
17 is a minor under the UK law.
Damn, okay. Really? You can, like, I think it was John Tanner said you can get drafted for the war. You can also have kids under that age as well. Okay. Alright.
Yes, thank you. 17 is legally a child. So when people call me pedo and pred, it's absolutely wrong.
No, it isn't. You're a predator. And guess what, Elphaba? You're now 22. You're manipulating minors. Still at the age of 22. Predator. If 17 is a minor, a 10-year-old is even worse. Exactly, Hayley.
Disgusting. I know I said that twice, but you know what I mean.
Maybe you need to actually go and read what you said to these 10-year-olds. And again, Roblox. From 16 to 18, in the eyes of the law, you're a young adult. Right, Shah?
Exactly. But it's not fact.
Maybe your minions need to go and read what you said to those 10-year-olds. Maybe they need to go and read what you actually said. Because they don't know. And it needs to be put on your page. Somebody needs to... I heard... Ahmad early Sunday morning was a minor. Chris was an M, I think. Oh, I don't know, Linda. Wouldn't surprise me. He acknowledges they're underage, but won't acknowledge the children. Exactly what predators do. They will acknowledge that Jordan is 19, a year older than Elphaba was, because Elphaba was 2 weeks off being 18. So you may as well call Elphaba 18 at that point. The trouble is, would they even understand? What do you mean, midnight? Oh, you mean understand? Oh, right, yeah, that took me a second. Would they even understand if they read the messages? Probably not. Probably not. They probably wouldn't even understand. No. They probably wouldn't even understand if they read the messages. No. Alpha's got them that wrapped around their little finger that they probably don't even understand what Elphaba has done. He actually doesn't realise that within reason a judge can try you as an adult. Right, Cole? Right. Exactly. And the thing, like, this is what's wild to me.
That's because you have no legal evidence to support your case. Again.
We had the messages, Elphaba. We had the messages, and like I turned around and said, you want to take things legal. Let's go. Sue us all. Well, it'll cost you a lot of money, but go for it.
Police closed that ages ago. I was classed as a victim.
No, you wasn't classed as a victim. I mean, Alpha's classed as a victim all the fucking life. He's taking hormone tablets on live right now, asking the chat what they should take. Oh my god, thank you for the heart me, Jackie. Oh my god.
Police actually classed me as a victim.
Because people were probably talking about it.
Thank you very much. Vortex Money, thank you, beautiful. I'm so grateful for you. I really...
Pred supporters. Anyone that supports Elphaba, you're all Pred supporters, and all of your hard drives need fucking checking. How can you be desperate to be a woman yet don't research? No, Fate. Because they don't want this. They're just doing it for show. They'll wash it all off. I have a relative who was done for unaliving at 17 as an adult. Yeah, Linda, yeah, I know. You can be tried. You can be tried.
I want to say that I'm so fucking grateful. I really...
The only reason why Elphaba is getting away with this is because the young children, they would be about 14 now. 14, 15 now. And the parents don't want to. That is the only reason. Let's be fucking real. The real victims don't want to come forward. That's the only reason why this monster of a predator is getting away with all of this, is because the real victims don't want to come forward. They just want to move on with their lives, probably, and want to forget about it all and don't want to be involved. We're gonna cut.
Anne, thank you so much for listening to me, because it's been so difficult.
Really difficult for you. This is a slap in the face for anyone, for the real victims. Sit there and cry, you fucking predator. And like I turn around and say, anyone supporting this nasty, evil, disgusting, evil person, you are just as culpable. You can't. I know you can't really come for the supporters because they are just as vulnerable, because Elphaba is manipulating them. And like I turned around and said, Elphaba preys on children, and they are probably, you know, some of them, like someone said, if I was 15, I would be sucked in, and, you know, I had mental delays and things like that, and that's what Elphaba preys on, like the predator that they are. Disgusting. Disgusting. If this was the 90s, Elphaba would be hung, drawn and quartered. Elphaba would be hung, drawn and quartered. Which is really sad that he's unlikely to get what he deserves. I know, Midnight, I know. The use of Darba is off the charts. Same tactics every time. Yep, same tactics every single time. They would be beaten black and blue if this was the 90s. They'd be beaten black and blue, and this wouldn't fly in the 90s. They're a monster. They're the most disgusting, evil person I have ever met. Ever met. Most disgusting, evil person I have ever met in my life. I don't think. Oh wait, I have been tagged in some other things.
So you wouldn't go for.
Right, yeah. So I have been tagged in some other things. He's wanting a dig. He's wanting a dig at this point. He's jelly over attention. Jello got and wanted. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey Summers, hello. Lord needs to step in there. Yeah, they do. They really do. He needs arresting. He needs to be put behind bars. Throw away the key. Throw away the key. So this is E and Miss Faye. I was tagging this. But they haven't thought it could be worse than a black eye. Yeah. I don't know what he has done now. Coming for my update, Summers. So a lot's happened. He just went through the Jordan situation again and is trying to be the victim in that situation. A lot happened last night, yeah. He is no longer talking to Zach because of Maria. We had legal shit from Talia. I've never hated someone so much in all my life. I know, Midnight, I know. We're now just gonna go. E confirms their passport will show male and says it's for. I can't read the rest of that because of the colouring. But yeah.
Like that.
No, I'd go with the facial team in Spain.
Or Tanya.
Why wouldn't you go to like LA? Dr. Lee, Harrison Lee?
Appeal? What's that?
Is this to do with Scran with Dan? Scam with Dan. That's all over now, Summers. That's all over. Yeah, he's getting a lot of support. The Pred's getting a lot of support because of that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd go LA. I mean, I'd go.
That's
yeah,
where Clara, you know Clara, right? That's where she went.
Oh no, yeah. Clara Slay. We love that.
Thank you, Shah. He needs, she needs a passport. Do you not have a passport? I don't have one, so.
Oh yeah. I am waiting. It's actually in the works. I just got to get one more thing, and then I'll be having it.
Your gender marker on that, what would that be?
Well, they didn't accept my gender GP one at all.
Because it's from Spain. They're not going to accept it because it's fake. You didn't get one from Gender GP. It's a fake one from Spain. Stop lying.
So it's going to be male for now. And then
If you're going to medically transition, is that not going to...
it's gonna. For now, I'll have it as male because then I can have my ID, so I can go anywhere I want really. And then I just have that. But then I'm gonna change it anyway. But I need to get a GP letter.
Tap screen share the live, guys. Thank you.
But I'll be on the system anyway, so it only costs me like another £80, and then I'll be able to change it.
We love the education.
So for now, I'll get my passport, which will be male.
It's fake, can't.
Yeah, Gender GP has spoken up, and Elphaba can't go with Gender GP anymore.
Bell education.
And then I'll have my ID, then I can get back on my Instagrams, because
I
my
love Miss Faye's like, nope.
Instagrams have been banned. So once I get my passport, I can then be back on Instagram.
Why have they been banned?
Because they think I'm an AI bot. They think I'm not real.
No, it's because you got banned because of your shit that you were saying on Instagram.
What's that? Your Instagram is asking you for ID. What, do you not have no other ID?
No.
I was in Harry Potter too.
Thanks,
What?
it's not.
So once I get
I'm working on getting my passport anyway, guys. I've never had a passport in my life though, so I.
Oh, Brian.
Yeah, because I get a lot
And
of
I've just
people.
applied for my gender certificate stuff. Can you shut up, Zach?
Oh, I got an appeal.
So, yeah, Miss Faye's face is an absolute picture. So, there you go. Elphaba. We all knew that gender marker was fake. Everyone knew that gender marker was absolutely fake as fuck.
Covered it HRT as well, though. Why don't you just do...
It was fake as fuck. We all knew that was fake as fuck. Oh, we just went through Elphaba explaining, Annie. We just went through Elphaba saying that they're gonna get their passport. They just need one more thing, and the passport's gonna say male. You know, if the gender marker was real, they would have complained about the money spent. Oh yeah, Faye gave them real advice, and he wasn't happy about it. Well, yeah.
the estrogen on tablets? Why did you
Well,
get out?
20GP stopped my care now, so I can't get anything else.
We need to look after her. We need to sort her out.
But you know where you're getting...
No, you don't. You don't need to look after a predator. You need to fucking ditch them. That's what you need to do. You need to stop enabling this predator.
Is this all prescribed properly?
Faye, can you help her out?
How can I help? Like, in what way?
Like, DM her and just give her advice.
Yeah, but like, you're not getting this, like...
No, I've got this from GP.
But they stop your care. So what you can do in 3 months' time when you've run out
That's
Well, I
what
just
we
bought
need.
the same stuff again.
from Jen's GP?
No, but I went on to a verified pharmacy and basically bought the same thing I've got.
They went into a verified pharmacy. Okay. Sure you did. Sure.
The exact same.
And the thing is, you're on an NHS Faye, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been with Mike. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean. Elphaba hasn't had the psychiatrist.
the way you're going to do your bloods, the way you're going to do your... Have you got you've done your gender diagnosis or not? You've done that?
No, that's you have to do that with your clinic
So have you not gone and done that with the doctors? Why have you not gone and done that?
because it's over a 6-year wait.
Yeah, but you still got to go and do it. You've got to go there and tell them.
I'm on the wait list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm Tavistock.
Okay, yeah.
Tavistock's closed down.
That's
And then she can resubscribe online.
Thank you, chat.
It's for someone like Elphaba's age, it's more accessible now than it was for
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you're... So I know a lot of T-girls that can't be bothered to wait and they go through the self-medicating and stuff like that. It's very common, you know, because of how trans people are treated. However, if you're going to do that, you need to either be talking to someone that is trans and knows what they're doing. It's not, you know, you've got to remember these are hormones.
Yeah, speak to fact.
Elphaba has had multiple support. Why don't Zach, Miss Faye, Talia, why don't you put this effort and actually support a real trans person instead of someone that has taken hundreds of thousands of pounds for transition? Miss Faye, would you like to know why the trans community is getting attacked? The person that you're sat in boxes with. That's the reason. That's the reason. Yep. That's exactly the reason.
Speak to
They're
fact
not,
on things.
these are not things that you mess about with, and you've got to make sure that what you're getting is correct.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you could be rubbing anything in.
The thing is, she's
You mean like they are currently? As I'm doing this live stream, Elphaba is live, and that's currently what they're doing.
that's the main thing.
Morning, Luke.
Yeah, that, but what if it's... Do you understand? I'll talk to you offline maybe, yeah?
If it's fake jail, I know what you're on about.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of people that will benefit and make money out of trans people because they think that they're supplying them something and it turns out that it's not even real hormones. So...
Like with instant pharmacy, sorry, pharmacy, that's another one. I just walked through more.
Thank you guys, thank you. But any online pharmacy would need a record, if you're trans anyway, of your medical transition history to prescribe it.
Yeah, that's why I've got to wait for. They've got to find my identity.
Yeah, but like if you don't have a letter from a gender clinic or anything like that, if they're an online pharmacy, they won't be able to give it to you because there's no diagnosis there. So they can't just give out free medication to anyone. You have to have a gender diagnosis in order to get the hormones. Does that make sense? You don't have that. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm just advising you because I don't want you to get your hopes up.
Yeah, listen to her.
I'm being real because I will ask.
Oh, look at the face. Morning, Elaine. Morning, testicles. Morning. Look at the face. Morning, Chantal. Yeah, midnight. I know. Look at the advice. Look at the face. Look at the face. Worst thing is they still feel they are going to be right and get it. Yep. Look at that face. That's the face up. I don't want to listen to you. Because guess what? Miss Faye is correct. Even with an online pharmacy, you're going to need all this documentation. And guess what, Elphaba? You don't have it because guess what? You're lying. Through your teeth. Because Gender GP was going to be your way of actually doing things and you fucked it up royally. Miss Faye was having none of their bullshit last night. Right, Wicked, yep. Sucks to be a fake person, doesn't it, Elphaba? No, they couldn't give a shit, no. No. It's a look of you're not saying what I want to hear. Yep, exactly, yep. Exactly, so hang on, let me have a look at something. Right, so there's a bit...
Right.
No, I think, right, that's just Miss Faye and Zach, yeah. The thing is, Faye is giving advice being kind and they're just brushing their hair. So rude. Well, Faye, the thing is that Elphaba doesn't want to hear it. Elphaba doesn't want to hear it because Elphaba just wants... because it's all for show. It's all for show. That's what all this is. It's all for the show. Oh, that's loud. It's all for show and That's loud as fuck. It's all for show, and Elphaba really doesn't give a shit because Elphaba honestly doesn't care. I hear Mummy Mithril will be flying up on her broom to London soon. Yes, they will. So, this is the medication. It's time to defy manhood. He only listens to what he wants to hear and believes. Anything else, and people are trolls or transphobic. Yeah, Linda. Yeah, but Miss Faye gave pretty good advice. So this is the medication that he's on now. This is what morning, Nikki B morning. Now, he posted this themselves, right? I believe he posted this because this is what people grabbed, right? Hello, Amy. Hello.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the heart, Amy, and welcome back, Alex. So this is what he posted. Now, a lot of people have.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the heart, Nikki B. Now, people have clocked something that I didn't clock at the beginning. When in the loop live, he hasn't got enough medicine. Oh, thank you, Wicked. Yeah. I'm sure that won't happen. But anyway, even if that photo is fake, we saw them on live with those items. We did, Emily. We did. But even when he's pregnancy test, flower. Now people have got some questions. He has 12 blockers, not enough. Right, Alex. Now, Miss Faye did bring up that this is only 3 months' supply. Now, people have brought up that, and I made the statement.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the heart, me, Jasmine. I made the statement of, I believe it's
Thanks
the
for the gift.
Ostrogel. I made the statement that it's the same medication of when women are on menopause. It's the same medication that trans women use. I think I may have got that statement wrong. It may be different medications slightly. So when people are saying that it's the same medication, morning Hail Mary, he thinks he can buy it online without a script and without a diagnosis. Yes, Alex, yeah, Miss Faye brought that up. No, it's a gel. I have it. That a fake picture. Look at the fork. Yeah, people are telling us that that's a fake picture. It is used for menopause. Right, yeah, so people are telling me and said that the medication is slightly different though. And I'm like, okay. And another thing that people are brought up with is that even this picture and what Elphaba is showing is when Elphaba went to pick up this medication, when you pick up a prescription, he just used it on live and applied it incorrectly. Well, Box, yeah, Elphaba's not applying it correctly either. I have the cream version to rub into arm. Canoe has. Oh, okay, Alex. When you get a prescription, any prescription, whether it's tablet form, cream, whatever, it usually has your name and what dose you're supposed to have and how to apply it on it. So I'm very confused. Like mine does. Mine does like one to be taken twice a day. On one side, not everywhere. Really, Alex, because mine does. Mine does. And even if like normally you get inside, but I mean you do get instructions inside them anyway. I'm like, okay. But like all my medications, it like you get because mine's a fucking bag at this fucking point with all my fucking medications. So you get the bag with your name, obviously, and then each individual medication has a label. It's about medication, but the gel bottle will have it. So yeah, each medication will have obviously the brand, and but will also have your name and normally directions of like one to be taken twice a day, and obviously my vitamin D ones turn around and say indefinitely, or yeah, indefinitely. Yeah, everyone has a label, so I'm like, Alphaba's medication doesn't have a label on it, so I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's what's thrown me about these. But one of these medications you can't buy off the counter, from what I understand. No, of course. One of these I heard that you can't buy from the counter. You have to get it from prescription. I think it's the Ostrogel. I'm probably butchering that. It's the Ostrogel. You can't buy. It has to be prescribed. So, huh? Um, you can't buy asking as you have a private script. Oh, okay. He could have bought it online off a dodgy pharmacy, so they could have, but I've got unstable internet connection apparently. Yeah, even my emollient moisturizer I get prescribed from the GP has a label and directions. Like, yeah, he's got it online, and it's one of those dodgy online pharmacists that don't require scripts. And Ostrogel needs to be prescribed. I think the tabs need to be toxic to cats too. Oh, is Ostrogel, is that the one that's toxic to cats? Yeah, I heard that. I heard one of them was. He had a prescription from Gender GP. This is not their photo. No, but he posted this photo, which is weird. You can't buy any of that. They all prescription only. Oh, I thought only one of them was. Also think it's going to change their voice, and that it doesn't work, that you need training. You do need training, yeah. Online pharmacies allow you to purchase but will require a prescription. They won't get it dispensed. No, Chantal, no, I think he's got the script from Gender GP, but some of it, it's so weird how this has come out. Look at the background. This isn't their photo either. Someone else's photo or Jenna. No, no, it is. This is somebody else's photo, but I don't know why he's done that. He will be as self-medicating, and NHS won't touch them. No, I know. I pay privately for MJ, and it still get labelled on my sub. Yeah, it will do. AMC will. He may have taken the label off beforehand because it would have said Orion. I mean, possibly, but then if that's the case, Nikki, if that's the case, then the search ruling beforehand that said Mr. Elphaba Orion Dorothy. That's dodgy then. UK TikTok, I'm wrong. Again, if that's the case and Elphaba's taken the label off, because it said Orion, questions arise there. Thank you for the go, popular UK TikTok.
Thanks for the gift.
If they got it online, why did they pay at the pharmacy? It doesn't make sense. Because he would still have to pay for prescriptions. He has to make sure to wash their hands after applying and wash their bedding and clothes. You can get super sick if not. Yeah. Orion never took stories. Yeah.
Thanks for the gift.
There is a pregnancy test to the left just behind the jar. I wondered what that was. Yeah, I wonder what that was. Good morning, UK TikTok, I'm wrong. Yeah, I wonder what that was. He's already admitted he hasn't changed their name legally. Hail Mary, yeah, I know. Thank you for the go popular zone. Yeah, I know. Good morning, Sabrina. Good morning. I'm doing fabulously. Private script, private fees. Yeah, Alex, yeah. You don't think it's a pregnancy test?
Thanks
Look,
for the gift.
as I said, regardless of what it is, we know this isn't Elphaba's picture. It's just wild that Elphaba's trying to pass this all off. I believe he legit got it from pharmacy. Easier to generate a pic than take their own. Yeah, it's just wild to me that Elphaba's trying to pass all this off. Now, Elphaba is trying to... They're trying to put this gel on. FHS test, it's an menopause test. It's a menopause test plus no spironolactone. Okay, Alex. But what's wild to me is, do you think he's putting it in the wrong place so it doesn't actually stop? Possibly. I think what Elphaba's doing, this is all performative. No, there's no blockers in the picture, no. But Elphaba has shown that they've got blockers. He would not have nice tables, so definitely a false picture. No, look, this is a false picture. This is a false picture. We know that. But what's fascinating is that Elphaba's... the Elphaba is doing this, putting the hormones on as a performance. And it's a performance to the audience. And it's not for their audience, it's for us. It's for us to say, oh look, I'm a real trans woman. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because I think Elphaba is washing this off. What the fuck was that? Okay, that was weird.
Sounds like a computer sneezed.
I know, right. I think that's what Elphaba's doing. He's apparently taking the blocker to the... Yeah, of course, I believe that. They put the gel on in the wrong place and took a blocker tablet and have gone to puke it up. Yeah. Because Elphaba doesn't want to transition. Like I say, this is a performance for us to say that, oh look, I'm actually transitioning. But like Miss Faye turned around and says, what are you going to do after the 3 months? Well, nothing. Because Elphaba's not doing it now. Elphaba's deliberately doing all of this, not for their audience, it's for us. Yeah, exposed Rose. Yeah, they're doing it for us. Could he have gotten the gel from Mummy? People have said that, gotten the gel from Mummy, but then where would he get the blockers from? It's very dangerous, the misinformation they're giving. Dre's, it is. It is. It really is. I thought exactly that when they washed their hands afterwards. Yeah, Yeah, he was running water and washing their hands off screen after the gel and then instantly went off. Yeah, that's what I think they're doing. And again, he can say what they want, but that's what I think they're doing. I bet it is not the real medicine in the boxes. It's probably vitamin tablets. Probably, Paula. Let's just say if they really wanted to transition, they have the worst look. They have the worst look. But this is what's baffling me. You know, Elphaba's mum hates gay men and has forced her son into thinking a daughter he has to be, not want. Yeah, Karen. Yeah, and that you know, that's horrible. Yeah. No pharmacy labels on packaging. Charlotte, yeah, that's what's throwing me as well. Yeah, that's throwing me a bit. Yeah, if you report E for dangerous misinformation, no violation. I know, Luke, I know. Hey, Natalie, by the way. I can't understand any of this. How can hormones be handed out like candy? So dangerous. Natalie, I don't know. Because Gender GB closed their account. Why would he get prescription for these from them with no care, Linda? That I don't know. I can't answer for that because I don't know how Gender GP works in that thing. Faye said he needs gender dysphoria diagnosis for NHS to take over. Yeah, Miss Faye did say that. Yes. Which Elphaba's not going to get. Alphaba's not going to get, because Alphaba's going to have to go for all the psych evaluations, and guess what? Alphaba's not going to pass them. Someone did, I cannot remember who did it, but someone did reverse image search it. Can you make this big so I can... Someone's already done it, Inspector Do. I cannot remember who did it, but someone's already did it. It's already out there. I think it's the last token from Gender GP, because it's from a diff company who works for Gender GP. Yeah, Faye, I think that's how they did it. I get a label on mine that's in one of the baggies, because I get mine weekly, so don't get the boxes. Cause, yeah, mine gets labels on it. Has E even been referred by the GP to gender identity clinic? Hail Mary, yes, but that was in 2023. And Elphaba has moved since then, so I don't think Elphaba's on the list anymore. You thought that as well. Hey Claire, hello. E wasn't very happy when Miss Faye asking questions or giving advice either. Kept playing with her head. Yes, Strange, yeah, we just went over it, yeah. Yeah. You're going under private for HRT, Alex. Oh, yeah, yeah. The NHS does take a while. E said last night if their GP refuses to continue the prescription, E will accuse them of transphobia, sorry. But they can't. Elphaba needs to go through the proper channels. Elphaba has had hundreds of thousands of pounds to do this privately. Tough tits. 2022, Fentic. E got referred, even then they're like 5 years behind, so I'd have an extra 5 years to wait. Yeah, Fentic, yeah. E is still on waiting list for Tavistock, apparently. Oh, yeah, they did say that, yeah. What E's doing is very dangerous. It is dangerous, yeah. Tavistock, Charlie, yeah. What E's doing is very dangerous. At this rate, I get now, apart from pain meds from my doctor deal. Yeah, Alex, I know, yeah. Gender GP haven't sent a continuation of care letter over, so E won't get it. No, they won't. Pentic, they won't. What Elphaba is hoping is that somebody else does it for them. And again, this is all a performance, because Elphaba doesn't actually want to transition. This is a performance for the camera. I can't believe you're trying to get more of the online pharmacy. Yeah, I know. Will there be a change after 3 months? No, Beatrix, no. The prescription that Elphaba has, or the script that Elphaba has, if it was from Gender GP, it's not strong enough, because it's just to see whether it reacts. Performance for camera and to keep mum. Yep. The only way Elphaba can keep mum happy is if the money rolls in. How can Elphaba keep the money rolling in? Let me pretend to be autistic. Let me pretend to be trans. To do what? To manipulate the minors. To manipulate the vulnerable. To act like the victim. It's a vicious cycle. Crash out pending in 3 months' time. Crash out pending in about 2 days' time, AMC. He reckons he'll get the blocker meds from GP because he will demand them for blood pressure. Nope, that's not how it works, Charlotte. But yeah, he will try that. Yes, Mr. Raccoon is on Truxin. The fact that Elphaba don't even care to read instructions for the hormones is crazy. Because, again, Tilda, it's a performance. It's a performance. You can accuse a GP of anything, but by law, they can turn around and say you need to do the right way. Yes, Andrew, yeah. Methria is so controlling and toxic towards it. Oh yeah, Claire, yeah, they are. E will struggle to get ADHD meds if E says E has high blood pressure. Well, you mean they're going to try and fake another diagnosis letter? The shock and horror. That'll be coming next, by the way. When this whole trans thing doesn't work, that'll be the next thing. They really don't care. Someone could lose their medical license for their lives. Yeah, they don't give a shit. They don't care. As long as they're getting the money from their little minions, they don't give a flying fuck. They don't care. They do not give a shit. Ow.
The thing is, at the moment, they're buying shit illegally, so
Yeah.
no medical licenses are at risk.
Yeah.
Because any person worth their license would take a look at Elphaba and say, do you want to actually try doing shit properly?
Yeah.
So we can help you.
Yeah, exactly. I wish my sons listened to me as much as he listened to Methria. I know, right? Wasn't he turned down for a gender dysphoria diagnosis because they didn't pass it and their mental health? I think so, AMC, yeah. And that's the reason why Elphaba doesn't want to go through the proper channels, because Elphaba knows deep down they won't pass it. They won't pass this shit. Off topic, Josh. Were you told about that Chris person you had in your box? No. I wasn't told about any Chris person. I know Chris came in. But I wasn't told anything. Oh, is he? He's mod. I don't know. Thank you for the summer sun, Karen. Thank you for the heart, Charlotte. Did I mention that? No, I wasn't told. I wasn't told anything. I didn't know that. Okay. Is he a mole? But no. I think that may be a different Chris, because the Chris that came into my box isn't. There was the. I think. Summer sun back to Australia. Well, I mean, we're in the middle of a heat wave. Because I was going to say, the Chris that came into my box isn't underage. One that goes in the box and one that's a mod, so trying to work out which is which. Haha, yeah, no. The one that came into my box isn't underage, so... You don't have sun currently. Oh, we've got sun, Fentic. We've got sun.
Please take it off our hands.
Yeah, please do, because it's fucking too warm. I'm like, oh, I cannot survive in this heat. No, Hail Mary, no, that's okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, isn't he, Karen? Oh, I thought the Chris in E's thing was underage. Oh, okay, no, I don't know. Oh, Karen, then I don't know. Yeah, no, sun is going on outside. I don't know. Well, they've just got some 13 inches of rain. Oh, wow. We're flooding in some parts. Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, my God. All right. Wow. You got some flooding in Scotland. However, the dogs aren't happy. Oh, I bet, Cole. I bet they're not happy. Oh, my God. It's red hot here, too. That was meant to say. Yeah. Shazzy, yeah. It's freaking so warm. I just can't deal. I cannot deal in this freaking heat. I cannot deal in this heat. Wow, okay. I still love that never took username. That's a good username. It's a good username. Oh, Cole, yeah. No, hang on. Let me. No, I just wanted to talk about the. I wanted to put the picture of the hormones things up because I wanted to talk about it. I did want to talk about it. Because it's an interesting thing, isn't it? It's an interesting thing. I'm too fucking warm to be honest, man. I can't deal in this fucking heat. Oh, I cannot deal in this fucking heat. I can't deal. No, so I just read it. Interesting. Kind of sounds like someone we know. That's the reason I just thought, wow, okay. Fascinating. I didn't know that. Okay. I'm gonna have to find maybe one of my crime podcasts. And I'll have to have a look. I put on thunderstorm ambience last night to try and trick my brain to cool down. This thing, yeah. But I'll have to have a look to see one of my true crime podcasts. Do some research into that to have a look. Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to the 3-year-old gets more frustrated than the 17-year-old. Yeah. You just put a short paragraph about prescription labels in your video. New props tagged you. Oh, okay. In my video. So it'll be on my profile. It's in my video. Rude.
Thanks for the gift.
Which this video? As I'm recording this video, rude. About 20 to 4 in the... Rude. You know what? It's gonna come up as a fucking flagged video, isn't it? A flagged comment. Which means I'm gonna have to go on the phone and I can't come on the PC. This pisses me off, by the way. This really fucks me off. So, nope, that's not the video. As I'm recording this video. So,
thanks for the gift.
A lot of the comments come under flagged comments. I don't see your comment. Which is a blocker. Ah, right, okay, hang on. I'm always holding the pills. Okay. I was looking on the wrong video. Ha! Oh, a few people have commented on this. Oops, sorry. Where? Oh! You tagged me. Okay. Fuck off. Rude. How hormone prescription... Right, I'll read this out. The one that's been happening a lot lately on TikTok, the flag. It's pissing me off, Orion. It's because what I can't do is a few people comment, but I can't click on it. I keep on clicking on it. By the way, thank you for the heart me peekaboo, Jane. And thank you for the sun curry. I can't click on it until fucking an hour later, and then it will let me. Ugh, fucking pisses me off. Anyway, how hormone prescriptions are labelled. I bet there's tones from me in there. Authentic, yeah. That's on the official website of King's Pharmacy. Don't worry. Oh God, sorry, Jan. I'm gonna butcher this. Took spironolactone. Sorry, on live an hour ago. For fuck's sake. No instructions and won't take them regularly. I mean, so again, how hormone prescriptions are labelled. Specific guidelines differ slightly by jurisdiction, such as FDA rules in the US or MHRA rules in the UK, but dispensing labels consistently follow strict standards. Spirolactone, isn't it? Oh, spirolactone. Is that how you say it? Spirolactone. Oh, that's his bet. I wouldn't take them without reading up first. Yeah. So, outer container or bottle, the printed pharmacy label must be wrapped around the outer container, vial, or box. Actual medication, direct printing, or sticking is fucking word. Stickering is generally not applied to the actual medicine, e.g., individual tablets, blister foils, or the surface of transdermal patches. Fucking can't say that word. Huh?
Transitional?
No, transdermal patches. It's a potassium. Oh, okay. Missing outer cartons. If the inner container is too small to fit both the manufacturer's details and the pharmacy's dispensing label, the pharmacy will place the smaller container inside a larger container or bag specifically for applying the label. Okay. So it will be labelled. It will be labelled. So it has to have details on the outside packaging. Yes, Jade. Yes, it will say. It has to have it by law. Basically, it has to have it by law. Basically, yeah. Medications have to have it by law. By law, basically, yeah. Especially if it's being dispensed to you. Thank you for the Hammy Tracer, by the way. It has to be dispensed by you, basically. That's the reason why my labels have it. My medication has it all on. Every item also has to be labeled individually. Yes, yeah. More than my job is worth not to. Right, Jade. Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. And that's the reason why sort of like when I was looking at them, even when because the photo that Elphaba showed is obviously somebody else's photo or AI, but even when Elphaba was showing the medications, it doesn't show a label, so I'm a bit like, I get daily meds and they in their own box labeled. Yeah, Shazzy, yeah, I get that. They are POMs, prescription only medications, so most must have labels. Yeah, Charlotte, yeah, I know. Even if they ripped the label off, there would be paper on the packaging. It rarely comes off clean. Oh, Lou, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You know, like all these medications would have labels on, and even ripping them off would leave some residue. It would leave some residue, wouldn't it? So, I'm just like, oh, about the meds. Sorry, Jane. Hang on 1 second. I do apologise. Wait for my box to. Ah, there it is. There might be a bit of an echo. Hang on.
Hiya.
Hello, sorry, Jane. I need to move things around. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, it's still echoing, isn't it?
Sorry, hang on 1 second. Go. Sorry, try it now.
Hello? Yeah, that's better. Right, so I'm female, born female. Now I'm going through the old menopause. I am on the ostrogel, and when I was prescribed that, she says to me, "Have you still got a womb?" I said yes. So because I've still got a room, I was given the tablet, the one that he's got in the white and blue box.
Right, so I had to keep on muting because the echo thing. But right, yeah, I'm agreeing. Yeah, carry on.
So because I've got that tablet, because I've still got a room, why has he got that tablet when he hasn't got a room?
That's a good question, and that's the reason why I think people are saying that Maria. People are saying that Elphaba got the tablets from Maria.
Possible, because as soon as I seen him show that box, I thought, why's he got that when I've only got it because I've got a room?
That's a good question.
I can't look at the paperwork from the box because I've thrown it away, but I'll get my new lot today. So I'm going to have a read of it. But yeah, that's sort of confused me.
Hang on one second, Mr. Raccoon's got so much to say. Go on.
Could it be entirely possible that it's just the outer box?
Yeah.
For all we know, it could be fucking sleeves of ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be like, it could, like I said, it could all just be a performance for the camera, and it could just be a box of ibuprofen, and it could just be the outer box, and it could be like Maria sent up a load of empty boxes and things like that, and it's just to be a performance. But the problem is, like you turn around and say, those tablets are for people with wounds, and like, you know what I mean, like, and that's where questions are arising.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was told about the Jello. It helps a friend of mine who she has the gel because she's had her wound took away. And she says, go to your GP and ask. So I went, and she says, yeah, it's no problem. Obviously, because I'm going through the menopause, and that's been proven, I haven't had to have bloods done. Otherwise, I would have had to have bloods done. Plus, I haven't done regular anyway because of my diabetes. And then she says, have you still got your room? And I says, yeah. And she says, well, you're going to have this tablet as well. And it's a little, if you don't know what the tablet looks like, it's a little round ball. It looks like a pearl. And
Right, okay.
It's a cream colour. So if ever he shows you that tablet, a tablet from that particular box, it should be a little round ball that looks like a pearl, and it's a cream colour.
Right, okay, yeah. Interesting. I mean, this is where, like, and Alpha's, like, giving out a lot of misinformation. So I'm reading the comments, guys, but, like, yeah, it's giving out misinformation again, isn't it? So, like,
Isn't normally given, however, can be for breast development, but it's not proven. Oh, okay.
Right, okay, folks, yeah, I can confirm this. You're on it too, Alice, yeah.
I didn't think there was one for a breast improvement. I thought they would have to have surgery.
Yeah, yeah. You don't think Maria would? I think Maria would.
Yeah, I do as well.
I think Maria would, considering with all the, because Maria's going to get a lot of money out of it. But that's what I think. You know, it's not proven, but in cases it has shown to increase breast tissue in male to female transitions. Oh, okay, Fox. Okay.
Please remove my details from your system.
No.
Oh, okay, Fox. Okay. Someone said their name in the pharmacy though, and counted money out. Did he set it up? Maybe Jade, maybe.
I am going to ask my GP when I see my GP.
Right, okay, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past Maria. I do love hearing Mr. Raccoon in the background. Yeah, he had a phone call. I think it was a caller. Yeah. When Maria arrives, where will Diva and her be staying? I can't see the two cats getting along. Well, I just have to wait and see. I mean,
She's supposed to be coming, is she?
yeah, Maria's supposed to be coming. Personally, I think if you're all giving E and Maria to, but yeah, Wicked, yeah. I mean, I think the box that the picture that E showed is not the picture at all, and I think the script that E's picked up is the script from Gender GP, and I think E isn't taking it properly, deliberately, so that E can't transition. And E's gonna say, "Oh, it was wrong and this, that, and the other," so that he doesn't have to transition, and it all goes wrong, so that he can scam more money out of people, so that he goes with another company, and it's gonna be another. It's the same. The problem is it's the same. It's the same scam over and over and over again. But the problem is that he can't use Gender GP anymore for that scam. So he's going to try with another company. But the problem is that he can't. Oh, for fuck's sake, leave me alone. TikTok's doing the whole. He can't use that scam anymore. So, he's going to have to go with an actual company this time. And so, like, the problem is that the companies are catching wind of what he's doing, and like he's gonna have to go through the proper channels now, and the problem is that all the scamming, he's hitting a brick wall. He's hitting a brick wall, and all the scams are now colliding. Gender clinics won't touch him without a GRC, and that's the thing here. It's all colliding now. It's all catching up with them, and he's running out of things.
He said he's going to go to his doctor and say, "Well, look, I've now got these. I've now been prescribed these. Can I get them off you now? Because now I've started them, I can't stop them. It's going to be bad if I stop them."
No, that's not how that works. They're going to need to do GRC, which Elphaba doesn't have, and there's a waiting list and all these things. Tough tits, basically. There were more people out there, like, that's like.
And not to mention, considering they got them off dodgy websites, it's not going to be on their medical file that they've been prescribed. Therefore, the doctor says, "No, you haven't." And therefore, I cannot guarantee that you will not suffer side effects, which is worth my fucking medical license.
Yep.
Please jog on.
Yep. Elphaba's
So
doing.
the GP would keep in touch with your own GP then.
Yeah, and that's the thing here. Like, Alpha's not doing things properly, and that it's just it's all an issue. It's all an issue, and Alpha was.
I just thought it'd have been a different medication for transitioning like that. I didn't think it'd be the same medication as what, say, like I've got.
No, it is the same medication.
Right.
Because it's because you got the puberty blockers, and then because it's like, uh, it's, it's hard to describe. It used to be Aronat contraceptive pills till 2009. Oh, okay, Alex. Yeah. Other guys think that E will now have to change GPs as E's moves yet again. Yeah, that's it, Lazy Daisy. And like, E's doing things. The problem is that E's doing things deliberately so that he doesn't have to transit. And like I say, my opinion is 3 a day. Yeah, Alex. The problem is that he's doing all of this for a performance for the camera. That's all this is. That's. Sorry, carry
He
on.
says he couldn't start any of that medication that he's got until he's had his blood test, but he's using it.
Yeah.
He put the cream on his chest yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like he's not doing it properly, and like that's the thing. He doesn't realize how bad it can be for your hormones to be wrong. I have PMDD and it is life ruining at times. Yeah, Steveens, that's the thing here. Blood tests will be warped. Sorry, blood tests will be warped now if he does them. No, the cream isn't strong enough for anything for transition. No, it's not. It's not going to be strong enough. He put it on the outer thigh earlier. Like he's not doing it properly. So that's the thing. He's not doing all this properly. So it wouldn't really affect their blood tests, and it's not strong enough to affect their blood tests yet. Yeah, Sunshine. Like I know they took the blood test. Not the blood test, the blocker earlier, and they look concerned. Because he doesn't want to actually transition. People need to realize that he doesn't actually really want to transition. He's quite capable of taking drugs, doing alcohol, going and having them, sex, whatever, doing the blood tests. So that, doing all that, no problem. But actually transitioning, no, that's where the problem is. But doing lines, not a problem. They're not scared of that, but they're scared of actually transitioning. They have no problems putting God knows what in their system, but they're scared of actually transitioning. Okay. Because they don't actually want to. Yeah, Charlotte, they're doing it for the camera. They're doing it to try and prove everybody wrong when we know this is all a facade. Would their rugs not react with the hormone? Yeah, it will, Natalie. It will. It will. It will. It will. The HRT will significantly affect their ability in certain departments, if you know. Yeah. That's the reason why they don't actually want to do it, because it will affect their libido, so they won't be able to go on Grinder. And they know that. They know that. When people told them he was wrong, and he was like, but I've seen people inject here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, by Grinder. But that's it. That's the reason why they won't do it. I hope no one copies what he's doing. And that's the dangerous part. That's the dangerous part. That's what I think, George. Yeah, no, Northern Cats. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is the reason why. Afternoon, Nikki. This is the crux of it. E doesn't actually want to transition. It's all a facade. It's all for the camera, and it's all for this thing. Yeah, the young trans people that follow them, yeah, it's dangerous for them. It's dangerous for them. What the hell's going on with, yeah, the cosplaying, yeah. The cosplaying as a trans woman to get money from the young vulnerable people and the young vulnerable trans people that follow them. because they see Elphaba they see the young vulnerable trans people see Elphaba as this beacon of like person, and they'll follow them, and that's what makes them so dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here because I'm kind of hungry and I'm starting to get a headache.
Thank you for letting me come up. And,
no problem, Jane.
but I'm going to speak to my doctor about that tablet.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
And see what they'll say, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's a new accent. Yeah. Let me know. Yeah. I'm gonna go because we almost been like 3 hours, and I'm getting kind of hungry and all those things. No problem, Charlotte. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I need to find a song. Do you know how to?
I'm gonna drop.
Do you know how to drop, Jane?
Yeah.
Okay, Jane. Okay. Let me find a song to see everybody out with. What should we see everybody out with? I'm thinking Linkin Park. I don't know why, but do we do In the End or Numb? Numb.
Thanks for the gift.
Numb. There it is. I was gonna say, where the fuck is the song? Damn. There it is. Numb. Yeah. Shah said Numb. Wicked said Numb. Mr. Raccoon said Numb. So we're gonna go with Numb. Oh fuck! I'm not gonna need to go down. Want me to be? I know they didn't deserve this at all. I know. I don't mind some of the Transformers movies, though. To be fair, depends on which movie and depends on my mood. Depends on which movie. That take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. But no, I will turn around and say sort of like, it's all a facade, people. And I'm sorry that, I get so heated, but I'm so passionate about what Elphaba does. Nostalgic as fuck, yes, dude. I'm very passionate about what Elphaba does. And the harm that Elphaba does. And it makes me angry. And always remember that I know I haven't got yesterday's up yet, but yesterday's live stream will be up at some point, and this live stream will be up at some point on the Big Red Button app over on we're over on the Big Red Button app when I eventually get around to putting it up there. So yeah, it'll be up there, and True Above the U, yes, that's it, Shah, and it's that is pinned to my profile. That's okay, Hail Mary. I'm just about to leave, but thank you for coming in, everybody, and shooting the shit with me every day. I appreciate everyone that comes in and shoots the shit with me, as we do. But as always, if you're gonna cause trouble, try not to get caught, because we like witnesses. And I'm sending their hugs to everybody who needs it. And I'll catch everybody later. Thank you, Shazzy. And I'll catch everybody later.